hello. Okay, so I'm happy because I'm eating one of my favorite places as my last junk food meal. And I've said that a million times on this channel, but honestly, I've always struggled with sticking to a healthy way of eating, diets, etc., weight loss. Okay, so yes, so I'm going to be attempting something else starting tomorrow. And I thought I was going to start my diet plan Monday. So basically, ordering from once a month. It's like a monthly subscription, and it's like 100 KD for this weight. I choose the weight loss one. They tailor it. The dietitian and nutritionist, they tailor the program to your needs, and they prepare fresh meals every day, and then they deliver every day for the next day. So I thought I was going to start Monday, but I forgot about Eid, so I got pushed back to Friday. I had to think for a minute. I'm too busy eating. So yeah, my plan involves getting breakfast, lunch, dinner, salads, and a dessert, I think. And people who say, well, isn't gluttony a sin? Yeah, it is.
Hello, Breezy Bunch. I hope everybody is having a beautiful day. I thought we could read the comments on Foodie Beauty's latest mukbang. If you haven't seen it yet, don't worry, I made it into a short. I put some music over it. You could see Foodie Beauty and all her foodgasms and all her glory. If you have already seen it, I'm really sorry. I know that was a lot to sit through. It was hard even for me. Now, if you guys need to be caught up, Foodie Beauty did a Burger King mukbang. She's starting her diet tomorrow, you guys. Don't worry. She's starting tomorrow. She promises. She gives this explanation about, of course, she forgot it was Eid and she's trying something new. She's going to be working with a nutritionist, supposedly. And she's really looking forward to her meals being portion controlled. She also gets a dessert with it. I think I'm going to include the clips from her mukbang in the beginning of this video, so you can watch some of it there. If you guys have ever been through addiction, or you know somebody who has, family, friends, whatever, coworker, you know the drill, right? We're always going to quit tomorrow. Tomorrow's always going to be the fresh start. Tomorrow's going to be the miracle, and we're just going to wake up and all our life's going to be changed. No more addictions. We're going to be brand new. It's not how it works. Foodie Beauty, in my addiction, I was always going to quit tomorrow too. Tomorrow was going to be the fresh start. Tomorrow, I wasn't going to think about alcohol anymore. And it's so crazy because I think back at the time where I wasn't ready to quit, but I was being pressured to. And when people are pressuring you and you're not ready, the thought of restricting or not drinking as much or using as much absolutely makes you drink and use more. I feel like she's a fool to think that she's got this under control. She will never have this under control. She needs professional help. I really think she should reach out to Tammy Slayton and be like, I want to go where you went. I think that's her only hope. She has too many enablers. Sala, the biggest one, her beezers when she needs that pat on the ass, you know, hey, you're doing great. She uploads and I think she's setting herself up for failure. Any diet she tries isn't going to be the miracle she's looking for. She has to do the work. Look at herself in the mirror, face her demons. And she won't do that. She's too lazy. She doesn't want to change. I almost think she's accepted her fate, which is really sad if you think about it. It is. It is. Anyway, so that's pretty much everything going on. She uploaded foodgasm after foodgasm after foodgasm. It's crazy because you can watch her when she takes her first, we'll call it, she gets her first hit, you know, that first bite of food, you see the serotonin boost. And it's kind of scary watching somebody in addiction like that who, there's nothing you can do. If you try to help her, if you give her good advice, she calls you a hater. So we're just left to watch, and hopefully one day she makes it out of this okay, and she decides, she wants to love herself a little bit more and love her life a little bit more, and she'll change. Sorry, I didn't even know I was going to go on a whole rant, but let's start reading comments in the comment section. Aurora Roz is up first. Wow, I'm surprised this comment is even still up. Okay, Aurora said, I wonder if you think portion cutting won't trigger your binging, because I promise you it definitely will. Portion cutting equals psychologically thinking about restricting. Worst idea for your issues. Evidence? You start to talk about the diet and the portion cutting, and you squeezed so much of that sauce at the same time. Just thinking about it made you eat more. If you will just watch back on your own videos, you can actually learn from your own behavior. Sometimes it's better when you can watch yourself from the outside. It's not easy, but it could be very enlightening. Portion cutting does not work for most people. Keto and carnivore, on the other way, do. Especially for people with binging problems, as you may restrict your carbs, but you can eat a good amount of protein and fat, which are very filling, and there are so many options. Oh, and also a very good tip. Start walking at home. Buy a watch that counts your steps. It will encourage you to keep going. Reach with time to 10K a day, and you will see how you start losing. That's great advice. She won't go back to the gym. Her back hurts, yada, yada, yada. She can walk in place. What excuse does she have not to do that? I think that's really great advice. I remember having a Fitbit once, and you're obsessed with oh, I have to make those 10K steps a day. And it does encourage you. Maybe that would work for her, but I don't think so. I think the only walking she'll do will be to go pick up the fast food and bring it back home. If even she does that, Salah might be doing all that by now. It's good advice. I wish she would listen to you, but she just won't. Crocheter in Paradise said, talking about a diet plan while gorging on greasy, fatty, fast food makes total sense. Good luck with that. Please go see a doctor. Let them help you. I have binge eating issues, and after my last visit, I had to make a lifestyle change. Not try a made-up diet plan I found on TikTok. You're just setting yourself up for failure. Facts. I liked that comment. Lisa said, I wish you all the best on your journey. However, I think you could maybe prepare some veg snacks to eat in between your meal to curb your appetite a little. Pickled veg and roasted veg with lots of flavor seasoning seems to work for many people during their first weeks of dieting. Just avoid the sauce dips. Fingers crossed for you. You're going to be keeping your fingers crossed for a long time. A long time. Takeo said, Nick is succeeding. Candy is succeeding. Will you be next? Well, good for Nick. I don't know who Candy is, but good for Candy as well. I don't think she will be next. No. Sammy Joe 2009 said, please don't give up, Chantel. I'm doing the same thing and trying to lose weight. I am smaller than you, but still overweight. I've set myself goals and use an app on my phone to count my steps. I've started with 5,000. It's not a lot to most people, but it is to me. I will soon be doing 10,000. I've cut down on my food intake and do not eat on a night. That's where I go wrong. Really hard not to do. I wouldn't eat all day and then be hungry at night and pig out. We can do this, Chantel, and we'll have more energy to do some of the amazing things out there in the world. Love to you and Salah from the UK. Let's look at the reply. Oh, she continues. Also, I never start diets on a Monday. It never works. I start on any other day but Monday. I also do not deprive myself too much because that's when it all goes wrong, because you're not only hungry constantly, but the diet ends much quicker and the weight goes back on, plus more weight. You can do this, girl. Please prove everyone wrong. Sammy Joe seems very sweet. I don't know if they're new, but Sammy Joe, if you're listening to me, don't get your hopes up with Chantel. I hate to say that, but if you're trying to diet along with her, it's not going to happen, and you're better off just focusing on yourself. It sounds like you have a plan of action and you know what you need to do. I'm going to like your comments, and let's continue reading. Annie Mae said, at this point, I don't even think you believe yourself. I highly doubt it. She knows she's lying. Penny May also said, also 1,200 calories is likely not enough. It's not going to be sustainable because you'll be starving. Good to know. Let's see. AF said, I think you have other issues in your mind you got to deal with first before you can succeed with weight loss. Well said. Well said. Somebody called her a haram gluttonous gannet. Fuzzy Piglet said, you'll be fine. It'll go all right. Those poppers look good. If anything, drink water and coffee or tea only. Try. Hope it all goes well for you, Chantel. It won't. It won't. Date Amy said, you're going to convince yourself the diet food is killing you and that a high-calorie takeaway meal is the only thing that can save your life. Exactly. That's exactly what will happen. Let's scroll up. Tubby said, chew with your mouth closed for the love of effing gosh. It's so disgusting. I agree. She was never taught manners. She was never taught them. I cannot believe at 39 years old she still eats that way. It's wild. Let's see. Casey Marie said, I hope you were able to stay on track and stick to your diet this time. I'm sure your partner would love you having more energy and being able to travel more. Give it your all and best of luck. When you're newly married, don't you want to experience life together? I would. I'd want to experience everything possible with my partner for whatever amount of time I have left on this earth, you know? It's wild to me that she's newly married, traveled to a new country, has a new place, a new car, new animals, which I wish she didn't have because she doesn't deserve them. And she chooses to stay locked inside, sitting on the floor, eating, raging, and smoking. What kind of a life is that? Cindy said, fried food kills. AJ said, Chantal, someone your size could eat 2,500 calories a day and still lose weight. 1,200 calories is nothing. You're likely going to be hungry and tempted to binge. Eat enough calories so that your plan remains sustainable long term. Not everything has to be extreme. Well said. Let's scroll up. Sharon said, you should wear a bib. And then there's Foodie Beauty sock account. Everybody wave hi to Charles Reed. And Charles Reed said, and you, a muzzle. Wow. Maybe thumbnail woohoo? I don't know. All right, let's scroll up. Nick said, in therapy, I learned that it's not the binge eating itself that's the issue. It's the reasoning behind it. I don't think a person that is completely sound of mind randomly wakes up one day and decides to binge. It's so detrimental to your health. It's scary, and I don't think someone would willingly put themselves through that. It goes deeper than just the surface appearance of gluttony. Wow. I thought this comment was amazing. It was well thought out, and it's true. I don't think she woke up one day and willingly decided she wanted this to be her life. I think things have happened. I think there's things in her life she needs to address, and she's not going to be successful until she goes to therapy and finds out what her triggers are and gets tools to be able to use when she is triggered. It's deeper than her just wanting some fast food. It's way deeper than that. All right, let's continue reading. I did like that comment. Let's see. Casey said, please think this food is ultra processed and has zero nutritional value for your body. It's fake food and just makes you crave more and gain weight. Yeah, when you're constantly eating crappy things, for some reason you crave more of it, right? I don't know why it is what it is. Same thing with alcohol, drugs, whatever your addiction is. Once you have that fix, you want more of it, right? Donna said, yeah, great choices for weight loss. Get over it. You're not serious. Natiela corrected them and spelled your as in you are for them. Okay, because that was the most important thing. Damn D said, now you know you're going to have to eat your words, Chantel. Don't do this again. Let's look at the replies. Oh, Foodie Beauty Sock is in the comments. She knows what she's doing. She has done many diets before, and you are not a dietitian. Oh, geez. Okay, calm down, Charles Reed. Are you okay? Puffy Kitten asked, how can you eat so fast? she just can. It's a gift she didn't know she had, I guess. I don't know. I've personally never seen anything like that. What's up, Doc said, you want to eat more than you want to travel. Facts. Exactly. I'm going to like those 2 comments. Patrick Turner said, Chantel, come on, what is happening? This is Dixie from Texas. I'm very confused. Burger King chick sandwich is great? Okay, that was interesting. All right, you guys, let's talk about this in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your thoughts are. Is tomorrow's new diet going to be finally the one? The one where the weight just melts off of her and she's back to, well, I don't think she's ever been in good health, so I can't say back to good health, but is it going to be the miracle she's hoping and praying for? Let me know what you think. Or let me know if you think she needs to call Tammy Slayton and say, hey, can you help me here? Because I'm sinking and I need your help. I personally think that's what she should do. She's not doing well, and you can tell the signs are all over her face, all over her body, her breathing. She's eating more and more and more and more and more. How much can the human body take? I know the human body is resilient and can be put through a lot, but can it handle all of this? Her rock bottom absolutely terrifies me. I don't know. I hope, I don't like her, and I know I say this a lot. I don't like Foodie Beauty. I don't like what she's done to people, animals. I don't like what she said about many people on here. I think I hate just throwing on this word. I think she's evil. I don't have a very high opinion on a Foodie Beauty. But I don't want to see this keep happening over and over and over again. She needs a change. She needs a drastic change. I say this a lot too. She moved to another country and got fake married. If she's as happy as she wants us all to believe she is, why isn't she doing more? I don't know. Anyways, you guys, let's talk about this in the comment section. I hope you're having a great day, great evening, wherever you are, and I will see you so soon. Bye, everybody.